We'll start with Coach McCullum with an overall statement about the game, and then we'll open the floor for question and answer period.
I thought we came out, although we got out to, we scored, what was it, 11 points at the start of the game. Even there, we lacked the defensive intensity and the defensive awareness, you know, that we've come to expect. And of course, Howard is one of the most explosive offensive teams in the league, so we knew they were going to come back. I mean, they're too talented offensively, and we didn't play with the awareness and the defensive intensity. And although we were fortunate to be up, I think 2 at halftime, you know, what we've done best over the last 7, 8 games is defend the 3-point shot, and we've done it extremely well. And tonight, that was our Achilles, and this is the worst that anyone. It's the worst we defended the 3 since we played Norfolk State the second conference game, and so most of it can be attributed to that. And then hats off to Howard. They came in and again, they're a team that can score the basketball. At all times, they've got 3 or 4 guys, that can score the ball. If you take one thing away from them, it's almost like you sort of pick your poison. If you try and contain R.J. Cole, number 2, you got 13 is very dangerous. You got 21, who's a very good one-on-one player. But and we made some crucial mistakes. That we had advantages in transition. We just didn't execute as well as we needed to, and just came up on the short end.
Coach, you said Monday that the key to this game would be defending R.J. Barrett, and you guys did a pretty good job of that.
Cole.
Oh, R.J. Cole, I'm sorry. R.J. Cole, you guys did a pretty good job of that, especially in the second half. But in the first half especially, he was just hitting shots that you can't defend. How do you think your team did overall, guarding Cole?
Well, not good. He went 7 for 18, so he was a volume shooter, but 6 for 10 from 3. That's the part that we can't allow, and that was our area of focus, and we just didn't do a good job with it. Again, he's going to score points. There's just no way around that. He scores against everyone. He's averaged over 20 each of his 2 years in college. He's not even through his sophomore year, and I think prior to the first conference game to start his sophomore year, he had already scored 1,000 points. And so you score 1,000 points a fourth of the way through your sophomore year. That's pretty impressive. So you're not going to just totally shut him down, but you want to try to make him work harder to score points and force someone else to beat you.
Coach, what would you say was the biggest difference from the opener when you played them to tonight, now that you have a split with Howard?
Well, I thought our defense was better. Although they scored, 72 points the first time, I thought our defense was better. I thought we pressured him more than we did today. And so I'd say that was the biggest difference. I think he turned the ball over 11 times. We didn't expect him to turn over 11 times tonight, but yet he turned it over 11 times. He was in foul trouble the first time, and so it just really, he kind of makes them go because the ball is in his hands the majority of the time. And so that was the biggest key. And we took better care of the basketball the first time than we did tonight.
Tracy, you have 14 points. You went 6 of 9 from the field. Can you describe how you're able to pick and choose your spots on the floor to be an efficient scorer?
I don't look for it. I just let the game come to me. But, I had 14 points, but as a team, we still played bad. We took them for light, and we got our hustle. Other than that, we got to get ready for Monday game.
Tracy, 4 turnovers tonight. What was happening out there? Was it just a sort of carelessness with the ball, or was it something the defense was doing that was getting the turnovers going?
Turnovers going to happen, but a couple of them I could have avoided, but, just bad decision making on my part.
Coach, as a team, you had 4 guys in double figures, and if he scored 8, almost 5 guys in double figures. Normally, you would like that spread around offensive production. Let's talk about that.
Well, you do, and that was good. Anytime you love having at least four guys in double figures. But yet, if you look at our assist totals, all right, that was what we have. Is that 6, 8, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 assists on 25 baskets. You know, we like, you know, to have 11 to 13 assists. So didn't think our ball movement was, you know, as good as it needed to be, and we just didn't execute, you know, as well as we needed to, was that we're capable of. And I don't want to take anything away from Howard, but it's not like they were pressing us. They didn't press full court. A lot of it was just, you know, we lost patience at times, and again, just some costly turnovers at pivots at times.
Coach, do you think part of the team's non-focus and the additional turnovers and not defending the 3 as well, maybe attributed to the fact that Monday was a big glitz and glamour and today was a construction worker blue-collar day?
That could very well be some validity to that. One of our coaches, I think Coach Briggs, made the comment that, you know, part of one of the biggest challenges in sports and athletics is that you have to learn to handle success. And you can talk about it, you can preach it, the staff, the players among themselves, but it's something that you have to live and learn. And so, you know, winning 5 in a row and so forth, I hate to not necessarily set the bar so low, but, you know, for this group, that was sort of uncharted waters. And so it's just kind of human nature. You know, you playing well, you winning. I don't want to say I know we have a lot of respect for them, but sometimes you almost tend to take things for granted and lose sight of the fact how'd you what the things that you were doing to win 5 in a row, you know, and that's what it's about. And so, you know, today, unfortunately, we didn't do those things, and Howard did them better.
Justin, you were efficient tonight, 4 of 6, but a low volume of attempts that you put up. Was it more so a case of the defense, or just something with you hurt or fatigued or anything like that?
No, I just did a bad job in the second half, and trying to be more aggressive toward the rim. They definitely played a lot more aggressive, and now that I look back, I had a few opportunities where I could, you know, took guys off the bounce a little bit more, and you know, Tracy was, you know, really efficient tonight, so I probably could have, you know, made some more plays for him as well. But I just did a bad job in the second half, not being more aggressive.
Coach, quick turnaround, just like last week. Getting right back at it on Monday. I know you want to look at the film, but your thoughts on the big game for Norfolk State?
Well, you can make a case that they're the best team in the league. They've got experience. They really shoot the basketball. They've got depth. And it's a team that we can win, that we can beat. And as I think about our game up there, we kind of got off to a slow start. Then you look up, we're up 9. They came back, they took the lead. They go up 13. We come from down 52-39 to tied at 52 all, you know, only to lose by 10. But I like to think that we're a better team. We've grown so much, you know, since that game, and I'm sure they feel likewise. So we'll have to play a whole lot better than we played today, and we're capable of doing that. Because they've got a lot of pieces. But I gotta believe our guys will rebound and be up for the challenge.
Coach, how much of a fall off would you say today is from the last 4 or 5 games in terms of execution and just getting it done?
Well, let's be clear, and I've said this all along, you know, offensively, we're still a work in progress. That's not really our strength. Our strength has been defensively. That's been who we are. And while we can play better offensively, we can execute better, we can shoot better, although we made 52% of our shots. But this just wasn't one of the intensity wasn't there. Our focus wasn't there, and we played a team that you know shot the ball well, made some big shots, and made us pay. But that was the difference. And another way I answer your question, you know, we don't have our margin for error. You know, is really not that great. And so when we're not defending really well, this is what can happen.
For either of the guys, what do you all do to get back to that place where you can win 3, 4, 5 games?
Just lock in, remember how we got here. We definitely need to remember we spent a lot of time, you know, defending in practice, busting our butt every day, preparing for games, and that's what we definitely have to get back to. Just remembering how we got here. It was one game after game after game, and there's no games where they count for 2 in the W column, so we did them game by game. So we just have to remember how we got here and what it took.
We got time for one more question.
Coach, I know this loss hurts for you and the players, but is there any one specific thing you guys can focus on going into the next game?
No, it's not one particular, no, because Norfolk State has, they've got 2 outstanding 3-point shooters. They've got size across the board, and so like most days, we have a small backcourt, and so Howard, for example, was able to take advantage of that at times. We had a stretch there where Justin was matched up against Williams, who's 6'6", and so Norfolk State can pose matchup problems for you as well. And so sometimes it's just a roll of the dice. You know you're small in the backcourt going in, but yet we were small in the backcourt when we were beaten. During the stretch we won 5 straight games, 7 conference games. So you can't fix all of that, but we can play better, and I can do a better job, and I've got to make sure that Justin gets more than 6 shots. That can't happen.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Coach.
Great, thank you.